football. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, get my day started nice and bright and early. Gotta go to some gyms later and do some interviews, but before I do that, had to come to the park, knock these videos out, keep bringing you guys that world-class boxing content, telling y'all how it is, because if I don't tell it how it is, it's very few people, if any, in this YouTube boxing community that will tell it like your boy BT. Now, just want to, like, honestly, it's crazy how two of my favorite fighters are on these weights. I'm gonna have to literally criticize both of them, but it's warranted. It's very warranted criticism. Now, Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez, it's been reported that supposedly they're gonna be fighting each other next, and they're saying the date's either gonna be May 27th or June 3rd in Edinburgh, Scotland. Now, under normal circumstances, I would be over the moon about this fight. I would be excited. I would probably be jumping up doing cartwheels, and I can't even do cartwheels if the fight was made under normal circumstances. But these are not normal circumstances, and like I say for other fighters, I'm all about fighters getting the opportunities to prove their greatness, and I'm not a fan of guys ducking and dodging and swerving and doing it in such an open fashion. And truth be told, Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, to make this fight happen, they both had to do some serious ducking and dodging to fight each other. Let's start with Josh Taylor, right? Because like I've stated many times in my other Josh Taylor videos, like, I'm the president of the Josh Taylor fan club here in America. I love Josh Taylor, and I've been a Josh Taylor fan longer than most people. I openly picked him to win the World Boxing Super Series before most people even knew who he was. So I love Josh Taylor, and I got a lot of time for him. But Josh Taylor, he had unfinished business with Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall beat him. Jack Catterall was robbed. Jack Catterall should be recognized as the #1 guy. The judges didn't see it that way. So they had some unfinished business. They had a score to settle. And I was under the impression that Josh Taylor, the reason he was vacating all these belts and getting these guys out the way was because he really wanted to prove to himself and to the world that he was better than Jack Catterall. So I gave the benefit of the doubt when he was vacating the WBA. I gave the benefit of the doubt when he was vacating, the WBC and all these kinds of belts. But now it turns out that wasn't the reason why. It's probably just because he didn't want to pay no sanctioning fees, and I can't get mad at him for that. But he just came out and said, oh, he had an injury, and all this stuff about, he had an injury, he pulled up the fight, and then when he was ringside with Jack Catterall, I forgot what fight it was. I think it was Eubank Liam Smith. When he was at the Eubank Liam Smith fight, he got up. He had a foot injury or whatever, or it was a foot injury or an ankle injury or something like that. He got up and he ran towards Jack Catterall, and you could see no signs of injury. So when I questioned that, people were like, no, that doesn't mean he doesn't have an injury. You're being a hater, which I think is hilarious because I'm far from a Josh Taylor hater. I love Josh Taylor. But, I gotta honestly sit here and say that I was right, because you're out here making fights with Teofimo Lopez now. So it's really shameful behavior from Josh Taylor. And then from Teofimo Lopez, love Junior. I got a lot of time for his dad and him. I love them. They're one of South Florida's very own. I've supported them for a long time. But they're ducking Regis. They ducked the living shit out of Regis Prograis. First his dad is coming out and saying, his dad came out and said, 35%. We'll beat the shit out of Regis Prograis. I can't wait for my son to get his hands on him. And then now, when push came to shove and the fight was there for him, now Teofimo Lopez said, or his dad at least said, 35% isn't enough. He was talking that Rick Marigan talk. He started sounding like Rick Marigan and Jose Ramirez. So it's shameful. Like I'm being honest with you guys. Like it's a good matchup. Like I'll watch it. I'll support. I support boxing, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna cover it. I'm still a fan of Teofimo Lopez. I'm still a fan of Josh Taylor. But man, these dudes right now are going out bad, ducking and dodging, top competition. And it really is sad, because I wanted to see how Josh Taylor would have came back in the rematch, and handle Jack Catterall, and vice versa. How could Jack Catterall duplicate the performance against Josh Taylor? And as for Teofimo Lopez, you know, like, I don't think he would have beat Regis Prograis, but I would have loved to find out if he could, because a lot of people think that he can beat Regis Prograis, because he's, you know, when he's right and when he puts it together, Teofimo Lopez is as good as they come, not just in this weight class, but in boxing, you know. And he still, and truth be told, he still has a lot to prove in this weight class. So it's a really sad state of affairs, and they will get no pass. Teofimo Lopez will not get a pass. Josh Taylor won't get a pass. Teofimo Lopez openly ducked Regis Prograis. Josh Taylor really openly ducked Jack Catterall. So I'm calling this fight the battle of the duckers, because that's what this is. Fantastic fighters. I like them, but that's what I'm calling it. I don't know what Top Rank's going to call it. I'm sure the marketing team at Top Rank will have a great fight poster and a title for the fight. But I'm calling it the battle of the duckers, because I can't think of a time where two guys were supposed to fight someone and they just out of the blue swerved the fights in such a fashion to make a fight with each other. Like this whole situation just weird. So, you know, really disappointed in Teo. Really disappointed in Josh Taylor. And that's just what it's going to be. So I've drawn a line in the sand. You know, even though I like them, I'm keeping that same energy for both of them, man. So yeah, make of that what you will. But Teofimo Lopez is apparently, so they say, going to be fighting Josh Taylor, and they're saying Scotland. So let the battle of the duckers commence. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.